In this video, we are going to get started with Python tutorial. Python tutorial is a great start for all the beginners who want to in the field of computer science, as well as those students who are graduating ahead to looking for a job or searching for something like creating a project which could help in their career. I would recommend you to practice. Then only you are going to learn a lot. With watching a video, you are not going to get enough, right? So in the last video, I talked about programming. Now we are going to go ahead with Python. What is Python?
Python is a high-level programming language known for its simplicity and readability. It's widely used in web development, data analysis, artificial intelligence, scientific computing, and more. Python's easy-to-understand syntax makes it a great choice for beginners.
So now you know what Python is used for and what exactly is Python. If you want to read more about it, there are lots of documentation as well as tutorials where you can read about it. And I also recommend it once you can go through Google and browse it what exactly it is. And so here my next question will be, why do we need to learn Python, right?
Learning Python is beneficial because it's versatile and widely used across many industries. Its simple syntax makes it ideal for beginners, yet it's powerful enough for advanced tasks. Python is used in web development, data analysis, machine learning, automation, and more, opening many opportunities for you in different fields.
Here is a basic definition of programming that I talked about in last video. Python is also very easy to learn. It's very clear and friendly how you can communicate with the computer. So why do we need to learn Python is because it's easy. It has lots of libraries that you can use as a tool and build something great, right? There's always a high demand in career opportunities, and it is going to still remain the same. If you look at one of the topmost programming language, so Python is one of them, right? Versatility and flexibility, of course you can integrate with other languages, other softwares. You can do whatever you want. Basically you can automate anything with Python, and it's very important nowadays. If you take a look at the installation part now, before installing a Python, we need to also be sure to have the minimum system requirements. For that you can check the official programming website. So here we are also going to go through. I'm going to install in Windows Python, and if you are using Mac or Linux, it's I think with the command line you can simply install it. Uh, you have to go through this website first. So here we are on the official website of Python, and we are going to download Python. If you are new to this, just click on download button for all the Windows user who are using Windows operating system, and for all the users who are using Linux or Mac OS, you just need to go through here and you need to download the file that you have to install. Basically, for Mac OS also, you just need to go to the latest stable release. Remember this part, 3.12.4 is the latest stable version that we are going to use. And here we have the files that we need to install. Basically for Windows installer also you can install it from here. uh, and for the Linux and for the Mac OS you can install the file. So now we are going to go to the documentation part, and here we have this thing, documentation, 3.12.4 documentation. And what interesting it's here is it tells us about the versions that we can use. If you see here EOL, what it means is end of life. 3.7 you should not use, it is not recommended, although you can download it and use it on your system, but it is not recommended because of its security and bugs that could create a problem with your software, with your projects, with your ideas, with your whatever you are using it for. So I would recommend you to at least have 3.8 version, or it is best to use 3.12 because it is the latest version and stable version. Always remember to use the latest stable version that I would recommend, or even you can use 3.11, 3.10 version. Now, once you install the Python on your PC, let's go back. Install the Python on your PC. So we are going to use Windows because I'm running Windows, and here we are going to install it. It will take some time to install. So what it was is like I'm installing it from the Microsoft Store. You can even go to the Microsoft Store here and just search for Python, and you will get the latest version 3.12, which we are going to install, and this is the one which you can also install it. So here we are, I have already installed, so it shows me this screen. Otherwise it will show you the installation part, install, that you can install it. So let's repair. So now, as you can see on the screen, it's installed or repaired because I have selected repaired because I have already installed it and made it sure that it works fine. Also, I would like to say this is going to take some time, at least 5 to 10 minutes for your PC to install, because for me it took time to repair. I don't remember exactly how much time it takes to install, but it takes some time. Now we can go to the terminal. So if you are new to the terminal, you can simply just search for terminal, and if you don't find the software terminal in Windows, especially for the Mac OS, it's by default within installed, and for Ubuntu you are simply using command line, so it doesn't matter. But for Windows, I would say there is always command line like command prompt, but I would recommend you to install terminal, and for that also you can just simply go to the Microsoft Store and search for the terminal, and here you will find this thing, something like this. Now we are going to type in Python and version. So let's see what comes up. So I have got my latest version 3.12.4, right? Now, what if I type Python 3 version 3.10.11? So there is another version that is installed on my PC with Python 3. I get 3.10.11. So basically, I already had at some time Python 3.10, and then I have also installed 3.12. So although you can install multiple versions of it, also you need to be careful about what you are using and how you want to use it. So for specifically, if you type and you want to start the interpreter software, Python 3.12, you need to specify the version that will be recommended, and then you can just say like this version. That's good, right? Now we are going to just go ahead with Python 3.12. So this is, let me make it more clear to you. Here we have 3.12.4 version, and this is the system we are running on, and type help copyright, this is the some information that we have. And now I simply get this 3 colon, that means you can start typing your program. Now let's do the first program here, the print function that we use to print something that we need to get in the result. So what if I do enter? it will print nothing because I am not given a single value to it or even a single number to it. For example, I type in this number and I get the same number as I need it. And now double quotes, I will say hello world, right? I get the same thing. So that is quite easy and it works for all of us, right? Now you can practice on your PC, on your desktop, and get ready ahead for the next journey where we are going to get started with some basics of it. I don't want to stop, so let's try something new here. Print. What if I say A? Let's try. Here it gives me error, name error, and it says name A is not defined. Basically, I have not defined what A is. Print without double quotes, it accepts number, but without double quotes and using a string or a alphabet, we don't. It gives basically this error. So why it is done? Because we can use a as a variable. So now, for example, I say hello Sagar. So let's say this A is equal to hello Sagar. Now if I print this part, let's see now what will be the value. It will show me the value of A that has been assigned to A with this double quote, right? Now one more interesting thing we could do is print, and within print we need to check the type of A. So we are going to use type function for that. Here we get the string. So we are using string here for A. For example, I want to check it like this, type A. It will simply give me the value string class type. Now if I do something like number, assign a number to A, and now check the type of A using the type function, so I get this. So we are going to learn ahead lots of things like what are the functions, how we can use it. By default we are using these two functions here till now, that we are using it for specific purpose like printing the values, showing the result whatever we need, and then we also have the type function where we can check the type of the variable. That is all I have to say in this video. Let's go ahead with the next video next time. I hope you like this video and learned a lot. For us it is going to be learning and practicing, and day to day life we are going to make our life more easier. That is our main goal should be. So if you want to learn and get started, then you can join my new video tutorials. Here I've got started already with Python. So in the next video, it's going to be very fun for all of us, right? So if you have any questions down below, comment me and I will follow up.